Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're all doing well. We've got lots to talk about. Gary Gensler, who's pro-crypto, will be put into the SEC chairman's role, so we want to break that down. Also, there's rumors of Brian Brooks at the OCC stepping down, and Mark Cuban talks about crypto. We're going to go through it. Before we go further, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, heads up, I will be interviewing Michael Saylor tomorrow, and that interview will be live on Thursday morning. So definitely hit that subscribe button with a notification bell so you get notified once the interview is live. Now, guys, Bitcoin currently at $34,793. Could we go lower? As we broke it down in yesterday's video, it's possible we can go down to $25,000. But all of these things are par for the course. Healthy corrections in the market are certainly needed to build new support levels. So we may work a bit sideways here, or have some sideways movement, and then work our way maybe up to 50,000, right? We'll see what happens, because remember, Bitcoin pumped. It had $1,000 candle days on the way up to 42,000. I mean, that's crazy, right? That's a little mini parabolic run up there, if you want to call it that. But we know bigger parabolic run-ups are coming. So you got to be patient. Remember, the corrections in previous bull markets, they happen. And I always state this. The same swings that take us low also take us high. So it swings low, but it swings high, my friends. And that's why there's potential to make money in these early days of crypto, because we're getting in at the lows. The institutional demand is on the rise. And as Binance CEO CZ says here, don't get shaken out. I've been tweeting about it. If you guys follow me on Twitter, talking about a lot of shakeouts happening in XRP, obviously with Bitcoin, and a lot of weak hands are selling into the hands of strong, or I should say whales, who have, over 1,000 Bitcoin in their respective wallets. So the data doesn't lie. It shows that happening, as we broke it down in yesterday's video. And in fact, this drop that we see is just 28%. But if you look back at the bull run of 2017, when we went from 2016, we had the halving, then we went into the bull market momentum, we had 38% drops, guys, on the way up. That's what took place. People forget it. That's why you got to look at the data and the charts. Look at this. Multiple 38% drops. You have some 33, some 36, some 29. So these things are par for the course. So you have to keep these market principles in the back of your mind. I know it's kind of crazy, and it can psychologically and emotionally it can affect you, but you have to be prepared mentally for that there's going to be sharp corrections. Nothing goes up in a straight line, and remember, the same swings that take us low take us high, guys. Think of it as a slingshot, right? So I'm hodling. I bought the dip, not financial or investment advice. Just to let you know, what I've been buying is more Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I bought some more Chainlink. In full transparency, that's what I've been accumulating. I know some of you XRP folks can be like, hey, why don't you buy more XRP? Well, I'm waiting to see what this SEC lawsuit situation, which we're going to talk about, how it's going to play out. I have a nice XRP bag. It's the majority of my portfolio. I've shared my portfolio. You guys know that, right? Those of you who are channel members have direct access to it on Google Sheets. So I'm pretty much set with my XRP bags, and I'm getting more Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Chainlink. That's just me. You do what you got to do, not financial or investment advice. So guys, big news. Gary Gensler is set to be named SEC chairman, and he is a crypto-friendly chairman, as if you want to put it that way. He totally gets it. This guy has taught and spoken at MIT about crypto, and I'm going to play a clip for you guys. But he testified before Congress about cryptocurrency and blockchain on multiple occasions. So he's no dummy. He's no Jay Clayton. He gets it. He's on board. The question is, how is he going to handle the Ripple and XRP situation? But we'll get to that. So Gary Gensler, a Washington and Wall Street veteran who has closely studied the cryptocurrency field, is expected to be named chairman of the SEC in the next several days by President-elect Joe Biden. Two sources familiar with the matter told Reuters Wednesday. A former chairman of the CFTC, Gensler served as a key financial regulator for former President Barack Obama, spearheading new derivative rules after the 2008 financial crisis. He also served in the Treasury Department during the Clinton administration. Now, this is not about politics, right? I'm just reading the facts here, but this guy gets it. And I'm going to read some more here of what they said about him. More recently, he has also testified before Congress about cryptocurrency and blockchain on multiple occasions, pushing back against comparisons between cryptocurrencies and Ponzi schemes and declaring that the still unlaunched Libra token met the requirements of being a security under the US law. So he has defended cryptocurrencies. He gets it. Let me play a clip for you here where he is at MIT and he's teaching a class, and this was in 2018, and he talks about Ripple and XRP being a bridge asset and a bridge currency. So this is interesting.
Let's say Mexico, if it's between the US and Mexico. So one idea that's been around, it's widely associated with Ripple, but it's not only associated with Ripple, is this simple chart. What if I move fiat to crypto and crypto to fiat? Is this called a bridge crypto or bridge currency? I can sort of say I can go from US dollars to Bitcoin or XRP. You fill in the middle and then move over to the other fiat. Mexican peso in my example. And might that take some cost out of the system? We have Sean's issue earlier of volatility. If the crypto is fluctuating a lot, that causes some issues. If there's a lot of cost or friction, because now you're doing two currency exchanges, not one. I'm calling crypto a currency for this purpose. I know that crypto is not technically a currency, but for this moment, let me just call it, you have two currency exchanges, and thus you have two bid-ask spreads to pay. Just the market makers, you need to pay the bid-ask spreads twice, and you have some volatility if the middle crypto is moving around. But this simple diagram is a big part of what Ripple is trying to create with XRapid, right? XCurrent is a messaging app of Ripple's, and it's competing with Swift. And it has some reasonable adoption. A lot of banks are starting to use it. But don't confuse that with another product, which is an interesting product that kind of does this, that goes fiat to crypto, crypto to fiat. So what problem, what pain points would this be solving if it worked in the cross-border? Anybody want to remind the class what Tom?
Well, this reduces the number of intermediaries. You don't have to have your bank engage with a correspondence bank, which engages with a local bank, which then it sort of...
All right, so I'm going to say it might lower the intermediation because you still have on the two fiat sides, a bank, a local bank and a bank, and to do the crosses, you need some market-making function, which in Ripple's case, they try to build into the application, and they have market makers to provide liquidity. There was a question, somebody mentioned liquidity, some liquidity. But it might lower the numbers of intermediaries. What else might it do?
See, guys, this is the next chairman of the SEC. This man knows what he's talking about, and the way he broke down what Ripple's trying to do with XRP being a bridge currency, a bridge asset, he talked about XRapid, which is now known as Ripple ODL. So he gets it. So I'm very curious, as I'm sure many of you are, what is he going to do when he gets in? Is he going to throw this bullshit lawsuit out, or will he at least make it work in Ripple's favor, right? Even if they can't throw the whole lawsuit out. Maybe Ripple still pays a fine, but XRP is not a security. He clearly talks about XRP as a currency. So this is a guy who's made public statements, as you can see here. You heard it directly from him. And we'll see how this plays out. But this is good overall for crypto. You have a guy who gets crypto, he has defended crypto, versus the likes of a Jay Clayton who was on the fence, and he held up the Bitcoin ETF, obviously this stupid lawsuit against Ripple. So Gary Gensler comes in, could totally change the landscape of crypto, right? Given that he understands what the hell he's talking about. He taught people about it, right? He's teaching classes. So pretty cool and definitely bullish in my opinion. Very, very excited to see what happens within the next couple months. Now, in some rumored news, because it hasn't been confirmed, but Brian Brooks, crypto comptroller, he's of course the man who gave banks the green light to custody crypto, gave these stablecoin regulations that banks needed to use stablecoins and all of that. We know, the work he's done. He's a smart guy. He worked at Coinbase. He gets crypto. Well, apparently they're saying he's going to step down because he was appointed under Trump and Trump is going out. But I don't know. I hope he gets to stay. I hope Biden keeps him, man. This guy, this is the type of person you need in these different government roles who understands crypto, who understands the future of innovation and tech and building new jobs and where we're headed, right? We need this guy to stay in. I'm not going to read through anything here because it's just a headline at this point. It has not been confirmed. I hope he stays in place. And if he does get, he does step down, maybe he goes to another role in the government where he can further enhance or push crypto, right? And get things moving in the right direction. But I hope, man, I hope he stays there. This guy's done so much for crypto. Like I said, he gets it, and his background is crypto, and he's once again the type of person you need in there. So let's see what happens there. Now, guys, we've talked about Kevin O'Leary and Mark Cuban, both who I think have played smoke and mirrors moves on the public. They put out a narrative, they go on CNBC and say something, but they actually own crypto. So Mark Cuban today was tweeting a lot about crypto. Back in 2019, he put a video out saying he prefers bananas over Bitcoin. Now, all of a sudden, the Dallas Mavericks, which he owns, are accepting Bitcoin and crypto for merchandise. So he's speaking out of both sides of his mouth, so to speak. And here the article talks about his tweets. Mark Cuban is more into crypto than he's previously let on. Yeah, we knew that. And if he wasn't, he's going to capitulate now. So here's a quote. I still have crypto from the early days of Coinbase. I've never sold anything. Oh, really? If you don't believe in it, why are you hodling it? Why are you holding it? Dump it. You don't need the money. You're a billionaire. Because he knows what's happening, the disruption. And what he's going to do, like many of the rich guys, right, and the wealthy, how they've done historically, is go out and put a narrative in the public and do the opposite. The smoke and mirrors move, like Jamie Dimon did. Bitcoin's a scam, a crap, don't talk to me about it. While JPM is secretly building JPM coin, right? Then they come out in last year and say, oh, yeah, we're going to offer banking services to Coinbase and Gemini. And we believe Bitcoin's going to $146,000. We're bullish on it. They're analysts putting out the reports. So don't listen to what they say, guys. Watch what they do, right? And if you see they're going against the grain here when the likes of Paul Tudor Jones, Fidelity, and those who are in it, who are some of the largest asset managers, and BlackRock and all these folks are coming out, and he's trying to say something negative, he's putting sell pressure. He's putting negative news out there, have the weak hands dump their coins, they buy up, and then come back and say, hey, I was wrong. This Bitcoin stuff is actually great. And then they sell it back to you at a high price. That's the game, my friends. But we're too smart for that. We are too smart for that. We are on the side of smart money. We are on the side of BlackRock and Fidelity and Paul Tudor Jones and Stanley Druckenmiller and Bill Miller. So don't fall for it, guys. I'm not going to read through everything. He tweeted ad nauseum about crypto and DeFi. And in fact, Tyler Winklevoss responded to him. They had a conversation. So I don't trust one thing he's saying because I know the game he's playing, him and Kevin O'Leary. We've seen videos from 2013 of Kevin O'Leary talking about great about Bitcoin, and then come around 2017, 2018, he's trashing it. Yeah, because he's trying to shake their hands out and buy up as much as he can. He knows how early we are. Anyway, guys, that's the news. What do you think about this Gary Gensler news? I think this is great for crypto. This is bullish as hell. You get somebody who knows what's going on, and it could be very bullish for Ripple and XRP. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed, right? And let's hope Brian Brooks, this is just a rumor and it's not confirmed. And even if it is, he goes and works in some other part of the government and pushes the crypto innovation and revolution forward. So guys, leave your thoughts and comments below, share this video, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll talk to you all later.